Hi guys, today I'm talking with my friend Andrea Short. She is a maternity nutrition and wellness specialist and a certified nutritionist and the mother of a 2-year-old and a little one on the way. Today we're answering the question, what to do when you're overcome with emotion all the time during pregnancy. And this video was inspired by a Twitter follower who said that this is something that she's struggling with, being overly emotional during her pregnancy. So today we're hoping to answer that obstacle with some solutions that can help you through this amazing time in your life. I want to say a quick apology for the choppiness of the video quality and the audio quality. I did my best to fix it, but I know in the end you're still going to get valuable information from this video, so thank you for still rolling with me anyway. Hi Andrea, thank you so much for doing this video with me and for sharing your expertise on pregnancy with us today. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and what got you into coaching and focusing on pregnant moms specifically?
Yeah, so I'm a wife and a mother, and I've always been interested in nutrition ever since I was a little kid, and I just continued with this passion, and I took it through college and ended up getting a degree and ultimately a career in nutrition. And I knew I never wanted to work in a hospital setting or a clinic setting. Like, that just wasn't for me. I knew I wanted to work one-on-one with individuals and develop that more authentic relationship and be able to spend the time with them necessary that they needed to really help them and answer all their questions. And I guess working with pregnant women, I just kind of followed in my mom and sister's footsteps. And I really love working with this clientele and being such an important part of such an amazing journey.
That's awesome. So what is it about pregnancy that makes women so emotional? I know I asked you about this. I myself have never been pregnant, but I know one of my Twitter followers said that's like one of the things that she's struggling with is being pregnant and overly emotional. So how exactly does that work?
Yeah, so when you're pregnant, the hormones in your body are just out of control. We have this huge surge in progesterone and estrogen and other hormones, and significant changes with these can affect the neurotransmitters, which affect the brain chemicals and ultimately affect our mood. So we experience a higher level of hormones, which make us just go on a roller coaster of emotions. You know, one minute we'll be laughing and the next we'll be crying, and we may not have any idea why we're crying. Sometimes just thinking about the baby can cause tears, or we may have anxiety about how our body is changing. But sometimes, like I said, you don't even know the reason, but there's a few reasons for the emotions, and one is hormones, and then the other ones are stress and anxiety. So pregnancy can cause a lot of unwanted stress in your life, and you may feel stressors that you didn't feel prior to becoming pregnant. You may be stressing about having your baby, or what kind of parent you're going to be, or finding childcare, or how the siblings are going to react to this new baby. There's all sorts of reasons why you can be stressed out with your pregnancy, in addition to your possibly already stressful life. And then another third reason is simply fatigue. So growing a baby is a tremendous amount of work for your body, and your body is now working overtime to develop this healthy baby. And so because of this, you may feel you want to sleep all the time, especially in the first trimester, and that's okay. You really need that to rest, to grow your baby, but also that helps regulate your mood.
I see. So what can pregnant women do about balancing these emotions?
Yeah, so there's actually lots of steps you can take to help balance these emotions, and one of them is simply getting enough rest. And that's crucial to both you and your baby, to help your baby develop and grow, but it also helps make you feel less stressed. And, you may have to be in bed for 10 hours to get 8 hours of sleep, but it's really important for both you and your baby. And another thing is taking time for yourself. So often when we're pregnant, we try and tackle as many projects as we can before the baby comes, but you really need to make sure you're taking the time to rest and relax and help reduce some anxiety. So whether that's reading a book or going on a walk, continuing to exercise, doing that yoga class, taking a hot bath, whatever that is to help you feel more calm and reduce stress will ultimately help your mood. Another thing is making sure you're bonding with your partner. So nurturing your relationship beforehand or talking about obstacles you're going through can really help you guys feel more connected. And your partner doesn't always know how you're feeling or what you're going through. So the more you can communicate, the better your relationship will be, and just help get all those feelings on the table and off your chest. That'll help you feel better. Another one is exercise, and continuing your exercise through pregnancy is huge, has so many benefits. And one is making your mood better. So that can reduce your stress level as well. But if you find you can't shake the moodiness or all the stress and anxiety, it's super important to talk to your healthcare provider, because you could be among the 14 to 23% of women who do suffer from mild depression during pregnancy, and that can ultimately affect the baby's physical well-being. It can lead to preterm labor, and it can lead to postpartum depression. So you really want to make sure you keep a good eye on this, and you either try and reduce it yourself, or if you can't, make sure you talk to your provider.
What if your pregnancy is not planned, or you are, going through the pregnancy by yourself and you don't have a partner? Maybe that's where some of the stress is coming from.
Definitely. That can lead to a lot of stress and anxiety for women, if they don't have that extra person to lean on. And that's where family and friends are super important. You need to be able to talk to them. You need to be able to get help from them if you need. But just making sure you can talk about your feelings and get help is something that will help reduce some of those roller coaster emotions.
Yeah, just to let it out and just talk about it.
Just vent a little bit. Yeah.
So I love all the tips, because I think even if you're not pregnant, those are some great things to just start getting onto, making it a habit.
Sure.
Especially the exercise part. So if you're pregnant and you're 36 weeks pregnant right now, right?
38. Yeah.
38. Okay. So you're almost ready. What kind of exercises can you do? Are there different types of exercises you can do along the way, or how does that work?
Yeah, so there are a lot of exercises that are safe for pregnant women, and actually it's recommended that women continue a regular moderate intensity exercise program all throughout their pregnancy, as long as you don't have medical conditions that prevent you from exercising. If you are okayed by your doctor to continue exercise, a lot of women can continue their pre-pregnancy routine, even if it is high intensity. That's safe. It's okay. It's safe for you. It's safe for the baby. You can continue that all throughout your first trimester. And then after that, as your body changes a little bit, you may have to make some modifications. But you can walk or brisk walk. You can continue jogging. You can bike. You can swim. You can do yoga and Pilates. You can lift weights still. You can basically do a lot of the things that you were doing before. As you progress into your pregnancy more, your body changes. You may fatigue faster. You will probably have to make some modifications, whether that's reducing the duration of the time, reducing the intensity, reducing the amount of weights you're lifting. There are a lot of modifications you can make, but it's super important to continue exercising throughout pregnancy, because it gives you so many benefits. It helps keep your heart strong. It helps improve your circulation and you have so much more blood going through your body now, and it helps keep that circulation going strong and not pooling in your legs, so you get super painful varicose veins. And it helps you sleep better. It helps improve your mood. And there's so many benefits to exercising. So, if women can exercise during pregnancy, it's really beneficial to them.
So for you now, since you're so close to the end, like what kind of exercises are you doing?
What am I doing at 38 weeks? I'm walking a lot. I'm trying to brisk walk and get my heart rate up. It's very easy to get your heart rate up when you're 38 weeks pregnant.
Yeah.
Chasing around your 2-year-old is one way to do it.
Yeah.
I'm still lifting weights, still doing squats, a bunch of arm workouts, arm exercises. Not too many lunges anymore. Those are starting to hurt, but squats definitely. And swimming. Those are mine that I'm doing, as well as stretching. Stretching is super important as well, and that'll kind of help get your body ready and just kind of get it ready for the process of birth.
Yeah. I'm curious, are you doing these exercises at home, or are you going to pregnancy-focused classes like for pregnant women, or are they just classes for everybody, or how are you doing these?
For me, I am more of a home workout person. I like to do it, on my own time when my little one is sleeping. Obviously I don't go out for a walk while he's sleeping, but I push him in the stroller or push him in the burley. I have exercise DVDs that I follow. Otherwise, I just make up my own little fitness routine with weights.
So how do you stay motivated since you're at home doing it on your own?
I guess exercise has just always kind of been a big part of my life, and I love it. It really makes me feel good, and I know that when I exercise, I'm going to be in a better mood or feel better or even get that little extra surge of energy. So for me, it's that it just kind of has always been there to want to work out, but I know for a lot of women that is one thing they struggle with, and that's one thing that I help them with is accountability and making sure they stay on track. Yeah, it's not easy for everyone, but if you find something that you love to do, or even find an accountability partner that you can work out with, that will help tremendously.
That's awesome. So I wanted to ask you then, why should someone hire a maternity nutrition and wellness specialist or pre- and postnatal fitness specialist? I know that's what you do, right? You're a nutrition and wellness coach for pregnant women. So why should someone hire someone like that?
Yeah, so that's a great question. Working with a maternity nutrition and wellness specialist such as myself has actually been shown to help women maintain a healthy pregnancy weight, which is one thing that I know a lot of women struggle with. They want to make sure that they gain the right amount of weight and not, 60 or 70 pounds, which is super hard to take off in the long run. It also helps reduce pregnancy symptoms and complications such as heartburn, muscle cramps, nausea, fatigue, anemia, and gestational diabetes, which a lot of women struggle with. And if you can reduce these symptoms, why wouldn't you want to?
Right.
So a lot of women find it easier to take the weight off after pregnancy. And then overall, they just know that they're having a healthier pregnancy. They're nourishing their bodies as well as their babies the best they can. And then working with a pre- and postnatal fitness specialist such as myself, I help you get back on track with your nutrition and your fitness faster, and you lose the weight at a healthy, safe way rather than really fast or, taking 2 years to lose the weight. Like I said before, the accountability factor is really huge with a lot of women because it just helps them keep on track. It keeps them motivated, and, I help keep them going and help them reach their goals.
That's so beautiful. Thank you so much, Andrea, for sharing all this great information with us. I know there's a lot of young women in my community that are pregnant and for the first time. So it's so awesome to have you to give that feedback and that information. So how can people find you online?
You can find me on my website, andreashortwellness.com. Otherwise, I do have a Facebook page, facebook.com/Andrea E. Short. Same thing on Instagram, instagram.com/Andrea E. Short. Or I do also have a private Facebook group for women. This is for women who are want to become pregnant. I help get them on the right track with nutrition and fitness before they're pregnant, so they're already starting out at a healthy lifestyle, basically, and then it's a lot easier to continue during pregnancy. It's obviously for women who are pregnant and want the support, want the guidance, want the accountability, want tips, and then as well as people who already had their baby. So that's a private Facebook group. You can find that by searching Maternity Nutrition and Wellness on Facebook.
Awesome. And I'll have all those links in the description box below. Thank you so much, Andrea, and congratulations on your newest addition to the household that's coming soon. And thank you for spending this time with us.
Yes, thank you so much. I really enjoyed it. So thank you for having me.
If you've loved this video, please like it. Comment below if there was anything that was mentioned you have questions on or that you relate to. We would love to hear your feedback. Share the video if you know a woman who is pregnant for the first time or is pregnant and overly emotional. Share this video with her so she can find comfort to know she is not alone and it's completely normal and natural.